back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Followed out a goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and welcome in to Climax Shelley High School, where we have some girls basketball here. Minnesota Section 8A getting you all set to go here for this evening. I'm Mac Robinson, getting you all set to go for tonight's contest between the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans. We're 5-9, taking on the 6-11 Climax Fisher Knights, led by Adriana Rooney. On the other side, Brad Dunham leading the Titans this evening. We'll go ahead and get into the keys for this matchup here tonight. We'll talk with both coaches as well as get into your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here tonight as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Climax Fisher Knights, who, again, coming off in their last contest. They're coming off a win, winning 66-50 at Bagley. So they are coming off of a win, trying to continue that momentum, build a winning streak here as we are entering into late January of this season. On the other side, for Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall, for the Titans, they have had a bit of an up and down season here as of late, but they had a 61-49 win in overtime at Park Christian, but their last game came last night, getting a 55-40 loss to Henning at home. So for the Titans, they're trying to go ahead and correct from that last loss. For the Knights, they are going ahead and trying to build up a winning streak here this evening. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to go ahead. Got a chance to sit down with head coach Brad Dunham of the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans. So I'll go ahead and have that conversation with you. Coming up next, right here on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us as we have the Titans of Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall and the Climax Fisher Knights.
To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
New and on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Call Chuck O'Neill for pricing and more information on this new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Also, they have the new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow. Talk to Chuck O'Neill and get the deal done on this new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Other used equipment on the lot, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back into the yourliveevent.com pregame show. And I'm joined now here by head coach for the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans. And coach, for you, going up against Henning last night, what'd you see? And do you think that the short turnaround for you guys tonight, do you think that benefits you guys here coming in?
It does. Last night I would say our girls, and they'll probably say it too, we didn't play nearly up to our potential. We went in with a game plan, play good defense, kind of got cold. That's kind of been the way we play, if we're cold, we kind of get a little shy on shooting the ball, but holding a team like Henning to 55 points, playing some defense that we played, just not making, we just can't make the mistakes that we make, when they work against some teams, but then you get against some teams like Henning and like an Underwood team. That doesn't work. So, something we got to fix. And like I said, real short turnaround. Forget about it. Last night's over. Let's go out and take care of business tonight. And hopefully the girls show up and they're ready to play. I think they are. I think after last night, there were a little sour taste in their mouth of like, we're better than this, especially after coming off the Friday night before of beating Park Christian, a team that was 10-2 at the time. So these girls, they know they're a good team. It's just who's going to show up and do the bit, take care of business.
And with that being said as well, do you think that the having that, mention the quick turnaround especially, but, for these girls, it seems like they've been hungry all season long especially. I think that almost gives them an advantage when it comes to tonight? Yeah,
we've had the ups and downs, we can go from scoring 28 points one night to darn near 80 another night, so they're hungry. Like I said, if they want it, they know how they can play, do things right. We're gonna talk about playing as a team. Everybody's out there to make each other better, and we need the 5 girls going hard, doing things right at all times. When we sub in the next girls, they just we can't miss a step, so that's going to be a big thing, is just working together as a team, playing our style of basketball, and coming out with a win.
And when it comes to Titans basketball, you can't help but talk about Sophia Lean and the way that she's been able to play this season, especially. What has her impact been on this team, especially? And, how does she kind of make almost your coaching job a little bit easier when it comes to her play?
She's a really good shooter. She's been playing since 7th grade, and a lot of teams realize that, and she just needs to get that in her head too, that she is a good shooter and she needs to shoot the ball, but it makes the other girls better because if they're going off and guarding Sophia tight, somebody else should be open, and that we talk about that, being active away from the ball, right? Get the kick, attack the basket, get a kick out, be ready for it, and that's something that Sophia makes better. She's so basketball smart, you can turn, it's like, yep, and then getting the other girls, talking to them and getting them going and where they need to be at places and at times. So, but she makes a lot of our other girls better, and we have, the girls we put on the floor, they all are capable of so much, putting up double digits, getting rebounds, everything. It's just, now we just got to go out and do it.
And then last thing for you, Coach, for the Titans to come away with a win here tonight, what needs to happen?
We need to play defense. We need to stop Peyton Hoffman. She is a dynamic 7th grader, and we're going to try to transition, switch up some defenses, but we need to know where she's at all times, but not forgetting about the others. Defense. We need to close out on shooters. We can't let them get good set shots. We need to make them work for everything they've got. That's how we're going to be successful tonight.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Looking forward to seeing your guys out there.
Thank you.
And special thanks to head coach Brad Dunham of the Norman County East Uland Hitterville Titans for joining me on the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. When we come back, we're going to talk to the other side, that being Adriana Rooney, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, for our YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. Of course, we have the Norman County East Uland Hitterville Titans taking on the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. Stay tuned for more coming up next.
Seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
And welcome back to your liveevent.com pregame show. Mac Robinson joined by Adriana Rooney, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. And coach, for you guys coming off that win against Bagley, what was the focus in practice and what did you guys see on the tape from the last game?
I guess in practices we focused a lot on, just like ball handling and post moves and guard moves and stuff. Just kind of little things, bringing it back to the little things. Hopefully, that carries over to today. And, we had a win on Thursday against Bagley, and we're still pretty pumped up about that. So, hopefully it's a good day.
And then, especially in that game for you guys were really able to show that defensive effort, especially. Is that something that you guys have been trying to focus on especially here, or is that something you guys really pride yourselves on as the season's kind of come along here?
Yeah, to me, defense is the most important. If you don't have good defense, you can't always make shots, so if your defense is good, then hopefully you can stop the other team from making shots. And I don't know. So defense is probably our biggest thing that we focus on.
And then especially for your team, it really seems like the ball movement as the season's kind of come along has really been, a great development for you guys, especially on the offensive side.
Yeah, we're still a young team, so forgetting that we are a young team, we still have some stuff to learn with that. But you move the ball more, and that tires out the defense. So we like to get more ball movement, but also taking those shots when we're open, just having to be ready and actually taking those shots when we're open too. So.
And you talk about being a younger team. How have you viewed the development of these girls as the season's kind of come along?
I think they've done a really good job. We had a good start to the season, kind of rocky in the middle, and now I think I don't even want to say it, so I'm not going to, but hopefully it's going to be on the upside of things from here. At least if we don't win, obviously, yes, we want to win games, but if it doesn't happen and we're learning things from it and we can carry all that stuff over to the next game, that's mainly what we're focusing on.
And, especially for your girls, it seems like there's a lot of, in the section in general, it seems like a lot of these teams are very similarly talented when it comes to, just the equal balance between these teams. For you, having those close contested games, does that kind of battle test you guys as the season's kind of come along and give you guys that added experience?
Yeah, they have to be mentally tough, come prepared, come ready to be physical and mentally tough to start strong, stay strong, finish strong. So.
And then last thing for you, Coach, but what needs to happen tonight for Climax Fisher to come away with a win?
We just have to come in confident and not let them get hot and play good defense, I guess.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing your girls out there tonight.
Thank you.
And special thanks to head coach Adriana Rooney for joining me here on the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. Again, I'm Mac Robinson. Northern County East Umeland hit it all Titans taking on Climax Fisher here tonight. Coming up next, going to have the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Stay tuned. Coming up, tip-off still on the way.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Welcome back here at Climax Shelley High School, where Climax Shelley Public Schools, where we have the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans taking on Climax Fisher. The Knights here this evening, and let's get into our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. And for the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans, on the one side they have Reagan Oberg and Tiana Swanson starting for them, as well as Sophia Lean. Izzy Clementson also in the starting lineup, and Madsen, rounding out the starting lineup for the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans. On the other side for the Climax Fisher Knights, Lucy Paulsner, the 8th grader, getting the start. Sophomore Danica Model will also be out there, as well as guard Hallie Reitmeyer, the junior. She will be joined by Claire Erickson, the freshman, and 7th grader Peyton Hoffman out there for the Climax Fisher Knights. Now, let's go ahead and get into our keys to the game for the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans. It's going to be stopping Peyton Hoffman there, number 42 for Climax Fisher, as Peyton Hoffman averaging over 20 points a game this season, doing a good job on the offensive end and a good all-around player for the 7th grader. So she will be the key focus for the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans tonight. On the other side for Climax Fisher, it really is going to come down to ball movement and really going to come down to getting their offense started early. And so for Climax Fisher, that's going to be a major focus here this evening. We'll go ahead and see how it all plays out. So that's going to do it for the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. When we come back, it's tip-off. Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdall Titans, Climax Fisher Knights, all on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities and thunder from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agrimax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agrimax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agrimax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years,
Not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students. Hello and welcome into Climax Shelley Public Schools as we have the Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall Titans facing off against the Climax Fisher Knights in a girls basketball matchup in Section 8A, getting you all set to go for tonight's action. I am your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, taking you all through the action here as we're going to have tip-off here momentarily as the starters being announced. All the fans in attendance ready to go for this evening. Again, the Climax Fisher Knights coming into tonight 6 and 11. On the other side, Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall, they are coming in at 5 and 9. The Titans coming off a 55-40 loss. Tonight's a back-to-back for them as they lost to Henning last night at home, 55-40. On the other side, Climax Fisher Knights, they've had a bit of a rest, had some practice, as their last game was on Thursday at Bagley, getting a 66-50 win in that contest. And that one, Peyton Hoffman coming away with 38 points in that ball game. We'll see if she's able to follow that up here this evening. So now the tip-off on the way. Claire Erickson is going to be going against Izzy Clementson for the tip-off here as, again, officials checking, making sure everything's good, making sure everything's officially official, and the tip-off is on the way. Tip-off is going to be going out of bounds, and so it will start with Climax Fisher. Here we go, officials just making sure everything's right. Inbound on the way, coming from Lucy Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud to inbound. Likely giving this one over to Hallie Reitmeyer, and does. So we are underway here from Climax Shelley Public Schools. As a pass going over to Paulsrud, intercepted, taking it back there. That is Oberg. Oberg up with the layup, and good. Danica Model, and we're knotted back up. Lucy Paulsrud. And so now moving the ball back. And that one is going to go out of bounds, but quick official calling the timeout there as Peyton Hoffman goes ahead, ties her shoe. I don't know if you do the loop-de-loop and pull, or if you go bunny ears, but whatever the way you do it, you go ahead and tie your shoes. Pass going to the outside. Jumper from Oberg. No good. Not able to connect on that one. And that one rebounded by Paulsrud, and she's off and running in transition. Fires over to the outside. Model stepping into a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound. Getting tipped up into the air, and it's going to be going back with the Titans. So we're all knotted up at 2. Just over a minute into the ball game here this evening. Again, thank you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. We appreciate you tuning in. Bringing the ball into the forward court are the Titans. Moving it down is Clementson. Clementson underneath the basket tries to get that one off of the shoe of a Knight, but that is picked up there by Hallie Reitmeyer. Pass over to Paulsrud inside to Hoffman. Hoffman takes the dribble, gets the shot up, and good. To Peyton Hoffman with the bucket. She's going to have the Agrimax free throw coming. And that one is up and no good. And now off and running are the Titans. And that one taken away by Model. Model able to tiptoe her way and able to be Claire Erickson inbound and finding Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer double teamed. And they're going to get a foul. That's going to be a foul going against Reagan Oberg. That is her first of the night. And so Erickson will inbound. Erickson passes that over to Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer tries to break through and goes through that full court press of a defense, and that one taken away, but able to be saved there by Swanson. Pass back. Swanson throwing down court over to Clemenson. Clemenson trying to go inside, and they're going to call Clemenson for the travel. Izzy Clemenson with a turnover, and now it'll be Knight basketball. Inbounding will be Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud does over to Reitmeyer, gives it back, but taken away by Oberg for the layup, up and good. Reagan Oberg with all 4 points tonight for the Titans. The inbounds pass as the full court press is on. Reitmeyer able to cross over and get down into the forward court. She gets the floater up, no good. Rebound, that going to Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean and the Titans now in transition. Getting the layup up, no good, but there's going to be 2 shots coming. Sophia Lean able to draw the foul, and that will be another Agramax free throw coming. That foul going against Danica Model. That is her first of the evening. So the first one for Lean is up and good. So coming out will be Peyton Hoffman, and Danica Model coming in is going to be Cadence Corinta, as well as Sarah Thorson. That one is up and good. So that's a couple of quick Agramax free throws. And it's a 6-2 lead now for the Titans. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to work her way around in the offense. Gives that over to Paulsrud. Paulsrud loses the handle on that one, and they're going to call it jump ball. So the jump ball, and Tiana Swanson. Pass the outside jumper, up and good. Izzy Clemenson with the triple. She has 3.
Son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley Public Schools, as we have the Norman County East Uline Hitterall Titans out to a 9-4 lead on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. And the inbounds pass from Paulsrud to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer brings the ball across the logo, trying to get the screen, but does not get that one. Gives it over to Paulsrud. That one intercepted away. That one taken by Swanson with the steal. Firing up court to Oberg inside, and losing the handle on that one, taken away by Paulsrud. Paulsrud in transition for the Knights. Pass over to Reitmeyer, off the glass, no. Rebound going, that one to Madsen. They're going to call a foul. And that's going to be a foul against Hallie Reitmeyer. So that is Reitmeyer's first, team's second. The inbounds pass coming. That from Swanson. Finding Sophia Lean. Firing down court. Clemenson. Back to Lean. Jumper from Lean. She can be deadly from outside, but the miss there. That one passed over to Paulsrud. Paulsrud trying to create an opening. Gives that back to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer working inside from the elbow. Good. Hallie Reitmeyer with her bucket here tonight. She has 2. It's 9-6. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Pass taken away there by Thorson. Thorson trying to hustle back. Slows it down. Gives it over to Paulsrud. And now hustle. The shot is up and good. Pass back going over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer gets trapped by the Titans defense. And now Reitmeyer trying to turn on the Jets and beat that. Beat that full court press. A screen set by Thorson, and the foul is going to be called. It'll be black ball out of bounds. And That foul going to go against Tiana Swanson. That is her second of the night. And the quick inbounds pass is up, no good. Rebounded by Swanson. Tiana Swanson now bringing the ball back down, passes over to Lean. Lean, turn on the Jets inside, good. Sophia Lean with 4 here so far after dribbling down through the lane. Pass going around as Reitmeyer with the ball. Trying to beat this zone defense. That ball going out of bounds. So Peyton Hoffman will come back in as well as Danica Model. Coming out will be Lucy Paulsrud and Claire Erickson. 13-6 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Inbounds pass going over to Model. That one knocked away, taken back by the Titans. Hustling back is Oberg, and they're going to get her for the double dribble. Oberg upset with herself there. The inbounds pass going to be coming from Corinta. Corinta finding Peyton Hoffman. Hoffman beating the double team, hustling down court. She's hurrying into the lane. Shot going go up, and they're going to call Hoffman for the offensive foul. Hoffman tried to go coast to coast on that one, but just a little bit too much momentum in that. Coming out will be Tiana Swanberg. Oberg trying to go low, and that's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Peyton Hoffman. That is her second. And the first Agramax free throw is up and good. So Hoffman will come out. Coming in will be Erickson. The second Agramax free throw is up and good as well. So good ball movement going inside, trying to go up with that, but the quick foul. And so that will be a foul going against Jaron Madsen. The inbounds pass going to be coming from Sarah Thorson. Goes inside with it. That one taken away. And Sophia Lean going cross court. She's not able to get the layup, but that one goes out to Oberg. No, not able to get a handle on that one. Pass going around. Going down low, and the foul is going to be on Danica Model. That's going to be a Model's second of the game. So Sarah Thorson will come out. Lucy Paulsrud on her way in. And the inbounds pass going down to Oberg. Oberg shot going up, no good. Rebound going to Corinta. Corinta brings the ball into the forward court, cross the logo. Corinta picks up her dribble, gives it back to Reitmeyer. Knights trying to get things going on offense. Down 15-6 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Reitmeyer picks up her dribble, gives it to Corinta. Corinta back to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer tries to work towards center court and does. Spin move going inside. Floater, no good. Rebound, tipped around and going to be grabbed by Oberg. That one almost knocked out of bounds, but recovered there. Oberg now with it for the Titans. Brings it into the forward court. Oberg from deep. No good. Clementson tried to save that one. Knocked out of bounds off Danica Model. The inbounds pass coming from Clementson. And inbound is Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean working at the elbow. Up no good. And that one going off of a Titan. And that's Clementson that has the ball, that was able to recover it. That one over to Braseth. Back over to Madsen. Madsen trying to work her way inside. And the foul is going to get called. So coming in will be Tegan Johnson. The foul is going to go against Cadence Corinta. So coming out will be Corinta. Coming in will be Tegan Johnson. The inbounds pass finding Braseth over to Oberg. Oberg inside to Madsen. Back out to Braseth. Braseth getting the screen set from Madsen. Oberg out to the corner to Clementson. Up and no good. Rebound. That going to Claire Erickson, but going to be knocked out of bounds there by Madsen. Out of bounds. It will be going back with Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal. So bring the ball into the forward court is Olsen. Over to Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean getting the screen set. Triple try from Lean. Up no good. Rebound by Tegan Johnson, who quickly gives it over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to push the pace into the forward court. Slowly tries to bring that one back, but that one taken away by Clementson. Clementson trying to work her way inside. Almost taken away by Tegan Johnson. Quick pass out to the outside to Braseth. No. Rebound by Paulsrud. Paulsrud gives that over to Reitmeyer. 15-6, 9:40 left to go here in the first half on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Reitmeyer with the ball, trying to pass that one inside. That's going to be kickball. So coming in is going to be Chloe Abraham. Coming out is going to be Jaren Madsen. The inbounds pass, finding Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer top of the key. Dealing with that zone defense of the Titans that's really been giving them fits here tonight. Erickson getting the shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Clementson. Clementson working her way back across the logo into the forward court, giving it over to Lean. Lean quickly turn on the Jets, mid-range jumper up, no good. That rebound grabbed there by Abraham, shot up and good. Chloe Abraham with her first bucket of the night off the bench. She has two, 17-6. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. So Reitmeyer gives that over to Paulsrud. Paulsrud back to Claire Erickson. Erickson getting the shot up and the foul. So Claire Erickson, she will have a couple of her own Agrimax free throws here. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. That one taken away by Lucy Paulsrud, and the foul going to go against Reagan Oberg. So head coach Brad Dunham upset with that foul call there on Oberg with the defense. And so inbounds pass going to Peyton Hoffman. Again, the zone defense of the Titans has been giving them fits all night here as Hoffman tries to go inside, and the foul is going to go against Sophia Lean. So that means two more Agrimax free throws on the way. (17-7) on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. First one is up and good. So Hoffman has three. Peyton Hoffman's second Agrimax free throw is up and good. So Hoffman now with four here this evening. And so now moving the ball inside. Pass back out. Braseth floater, no good. Rebound going over to Claire Erickson, who's able to recover it. Erickson will bring the ball into the forward court. She passes over to Hoffman, who quickly goes inside. Shot going up, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Sophia Lean able to corral it. Throwing the ball up court, quick pass inside. Floater there, or jumper there from Abraham, no good. Rebound by Paulsrud. So Paulsrud at the logo, brings it into the forward court. Paulsrud trying to work it inside to Hoffman. No, that's going to go off the fingertips of Hoffman. Just a hair too high there for the seventh grader. So Tegan Johnson will come out. Coming in will be Cadence Corinta. And so now the inbounds pass as coming in, or bring the ball up, will be Brenna Olsen. Olsen covered by Hoffman. Trying to go up with that shot, no good. Rebound by Erickson, but they're going to call Madsen out of bounds as she was able to take that one away and try to throw that up court. So Erickson inbound. The Titans will be in their zone defense here. So it looked like at first it was a 2-3. It looked like it was a 2-3 zone. Now that Hoffman back inside at zone. Pass going over to Olsen. Olsen back out to Lean. Lean quickly going inside, up, no good. Rebound by Erickson. Claire Erickson able to secure that one, and now Erickson will move into the forward court. Claire Erickson playing physical there on the boards. Going inside is Hoffman, the shot up and the foul. And the warnings coming from the official for head coach Brad Dunham. And so the official discussing things with Brad Dunham. Friendly discussion, and that's going to be a foul against Sophia Lean. That is her second of the game. And the shot is up and good. The Mustang seed. Agrimax free throw is up and good for Peyton Hoffman. Of course, our friends at Agrimax are shaping the future of agriculture. Call their official location today, 218-891-2211. Second Agrimax free throw coming. And that one is up. No good. And quickly corralled there by the Titans. Now they are hustling back on offense. Trying to get a shot in the lane, up, no good by Clementson, and the rebound going to go to Clementson, who gives it out to Lean. Lean trying to go inside, shot up, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Climax Fisher Knight basketball. 6:10 left to go here in the first half. Claire Erickson comes out, coming in, Sarah Thorson. Reitmeyer passes that one over to Corinta. Corinta trying to work her way inside, gives it back to Model. Model stepping into a three, no good. Rebound by Hoffman, who fires that one over, and that's going to be an over and back. As she tried to save that one, but just not able to corral that one in. And so it will be Titan basketball in midcourt. Izzy Clementson inbound and finding Brenna Olsen. Olsen fires to the outside. That one almost taken away by Sarah Thorson. And Fischel going to go and pass back out to Braseth from mid-range. No good. Rebound by Thorson. Sarah Thorson now picks up her dribble, gives that over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer met in a double team, and it's going to be a jump ball. So the pressure from the Titans defense so far tonight has been turned up quite a bit here this evening on the defensive side. Again, the Titans coming off a 55-40 loss to Henning last night, so they're trying to get back in the win column. Pass over to Braseth. Braseth, that pass over to Madsen at the elbow, gets a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Hoffman. Peyton Hoffman now working her way up court. Surveying the defense, covered by Lean, getting the screen set, working her way inside, shot up and good. Peyton Hoffman, coast to coast, saying, put the team on my back, I got this, and it's 19-14, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Pass inside over to Madsen, shot up and good. That's a Mustang Seeds free throw on, Agrimax free throw on the way. Again, call our friends at Agrimax, 218-891-2211 at their Fisher location. Great people over there, do a great job. Make sure you go ahead and check them out, of course. If they're not open, go ahead, feel free to leave a message. Shot
95.95.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley High School, or Climax Shelley Public Schools, where we have the Climax Fisher Knights at home, currently down 21-14. Norman County East Ulen hit it all this evening. And on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard here in the first half, 4 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here in your first half. A couple of statistics here for you. Leading all scorers tonight, Peyton Hoffman for the night. She has 17. On the other side for the Titans, That is Reagan Oberg, who has 6 so far. Again, 21-14. Both teams in the bonus. So Lucy Paulsrud will have another Agramax free throw on the way. That one is up. No good. Rebound going to Jaron Madsen. And so now pass over. That's going to be taken away by Claire Erickson. Turnover. Pass over to Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer at the logo now, setting up the offense. Spacing it out. Pass over to Paulsrud. Trying to get some spacing going here on the offense to try to beat this zone defense that we've seen. And shot up from Corinta. That one deflected, but shot up, no good. Rebound. So now Reitmeyer passes that one over. Finding Tegan Johnson, the trapping zone, able to go up court, and Clementson with the lay-in. Izzy Clementson now with 5 here this evening. Now moving the ball back is Reitmeyer. Again, that trapping zone in effect here right now for the Titans. Reitmeyer able to get in the lane, no good. Rebound by Sophia Lean. 25-14, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Firing that course cross pass. It's going to be out of bounds. So the inbounds pass to Reitmeyer, and Reitmeyer will bring the ball into the forward court and set up the offense for the Knights here. Pass over to Erickson, trying to go down low to Corinta. That one's going to be taken away. That's turnover. So now moving the ball back is Swanson, but that's going to go off of the foot, but it's going to be recovered by Paulsrud. Jump ball. So it will be Climax Fisher Knights basketball. Again, Lucy Paulsrud in the last game against Bagley had quite a few steals, was very active on the defensive end. So Peyton Hoffman will bring the ball up and gives it back over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to call for it, Hoffman trying to call for it inside. Reitmeyer with the ball. Now inside pass over to Hoffman. Hoffman has that one knocked away. Now heading back are the Titans. Picking up their dribble, going down court over to Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean behind the back. Trying to go inside the lane. Runner, no good. Rebound by Reitmeyer. Clementson inside to Madsen. That one taken away. Hoffman off and running now with the Knights. 3-2 advantage for the Knights, and Hoffman going to lay it up herself, up and good. Peyton Hoffman now with 9. She's cooking. Less than 40 seconds left to go here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Sophia Lean up and good. So now the answer is Hallie Reitmeyer now. Tries to bring the ball into the forward court. Down 30-18, 23 seconds and counting on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Inside to Claire Erickson, who gives it back over to Cadence Corinta. Corinta loses the handle on that one, taken by Madsen. And now moving the ball into the forward court. That one knocked around, and Lucy Paulsrud with it. And that one knocked away, and Hoffman going to get it up. Good! Peyton Hoffman beating the buzzer. The mid-range floater, and she's going to get that bucket. So Peyton Hoffman will go ahead and end the half on a high note there for the Knights as they are down 10, 30-20. On the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We'll have your halftime stats coming up after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis Vonderhoff, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production.
To the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
New and on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing and more information on this new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Also, they have the new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow. Talk to Chuck or Neil and get the deal done on this new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Other used equipment on the lot, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopeND.
There's a Fertile has. Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selections.
Titans up 30-20 on the Climax Fisher Knights on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. So let's go ahead and get things started by taking a look at our halftime stats. And leading the way for the Titans, it's really been, or for both teams, excuse me, it's really been two players that have really stood out here this evening. And starting with the Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall Titans, Sophia Lean, 11 points here tonight. She has 11 so far. Had one triple, but she is somebody who can get deadly from beyond the arc as the game goes along. So she leads the way with 11. Following her, Izzy Clementson, she had a triple earlier on. She also has 7 here this evening. Reagan Oberg, she has 6, couple of Agramax free throws here this evening. And then Jaren Madsen down low, she has a couple of buckets there with 4 points. And Chloe Abraham off the bench, she has 2. On the other side for the Knights, you're looking at Peyton Hoffman leading the way with 11 points. Early on in the game, got into a little bit of foul trouble. She has 2 fouls so far, but was able to come back in those last few minutes, able to really lift the Knights on the offensive side. She finishes with 11, including a buzzer beater floater from the mid-range, able to go ahead and get that one in, so she has 11. Also, Hallie Reitmeyer adding in 4, Claire Erickson adding in 3, and Danica Model, she has 2 as well. So those are your halftime statistics. When we come back, it's going to be second half tip-off right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdall Titans with a 30-20 lead over Climax Fisher. We'll be right back after this.
Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over reliable state-of-the-art.
90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. and school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website.
Places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
All right, as we have the second half of action here on YourLiveEvent.com from Climax Shelley Public Schools. Titans will have the ball in the second half, and we're getting you all set to go as Hallie Reitmeyer now gets all good to go now. We have all 5 players out there for both teams, and officials are good to go as we have second half action on YourLiveEvent.com. Norman County East Hewlin hit it all with the 30-20 lead. Corner 3 is good. That by Izzy Clements, and she now has 10. Pass over to Reitmeyer on the left side. Reitmeyer triple, no good. Rebound going over to Madsen. Madsen tries to pass inside. That one almost taken away. Sophia Lean with the ball now. Across the center court. Fires that one over to Oberg. Shot going to be deflected, but the foul is going to be called. So the Agramax free throw on the way. First one is up and good. That one good for Oberg. Second Agramax free throw on the way. Is up and no good. And now Hoffman with the ball. Passes over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer getting the screen, but that trapping zone has been proving difficult as Reagan Oberg will get the steal. Running back, taken away there by, or almost taken away. Shot up by Madsen is up and good. So Jaron Madsen now with 6 here this evening. So Reitmeyer brings the ball into the forward court. Reitmeyer trying to find an opening, passes over to Paulsrud. And the screen set by Erickson. Paulsrud trying to work her way back, but no, that was almost poked away. Pass over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer able to get the foul. So that's going to be a foul again. Moving the ball into the forward court. Sophia Lean over to the corner there. That finding Olsen. And that ball is going to be deflected out of bounds, but it will stay with the Titans. Sophia Lean to inbound. And Lean finding Clements, and he gives it back to Lean. Lean thought about the jumper, goes inside to Madsen. Pass back outside. Good ball movement from the Titans. Olsen trying to get the shot up. No. Rebound. That going to Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud up court to Peyton Hoffman. Hoffman trying to work her way inside. Passes that over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer almost has that stripped. And the foul is going to be called. So that's going to be a foul going against the Titans. That is against Tiana Swanson. That is her third. So a couple of key starters in a little bit of foul trouble is Tiana Swanson and Reagan Oberg, both with 3 fouls and another foul on the way. as Lucy Palser tried to go up with that. And that's going to go against Jaren Madsen. That is her second. So a couple of Agramax free throws on the way. That is up, and that is good. So Lucy Paulsrud officially on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard for the evening. She has a point with the Agramax free throw. Second Agramax free throw on the way is up. No good. Rebound by Claire Erickson. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul. That one's going to go against Clementson. So now it will be Knights basketball underneath the basket. The inbounds pass finding Peyton Hoffman. Peyton Hoffman from deep, no good. Rebound going to Braseth. Braseth over to Olsen. And the whistle's getting blown, and it's going to be a timeout taken by Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdal. We'll take it with them right here on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
And welcome back over to Climax Shelley Public Schools as the Norman County East Hewlett Hitterdal Titans holding a 36-23 lead over the Knights of Climax Fisher. Climax Fisher trying to get back into this one. 15:55 left to go in the ball game. As the inbounds pass over to Olsen. And that's going to be a travel. Crowd called it first. And so it will be a Knight basketball. So Reitmeyer once again will be leading the offense here for the Knights. Again, trying to break through that difficult 2-3 zone. Floater up, no good. Rebound, finding Madsen. Madsen gives that over to Sophia Lean. Up court, over to Braseth. Braseth going inside. That one taken away by Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer now hustling up court. Clementson tries to poke away and does. She gets the steal back. And that one firing up over to Olsen. Olsen picks up her dribble, gives it back over to Clementson. Clementson, shot up, no good. Rebound. That one's going to go over. Pass out to Olsen for three. No good. Rebound by Paulsrud. Paulsrud up to Reitmeyer. And a lot of scrappy basketball here in the second half. Reitmeyer getting the screen set. Passes that one over. She's trying to get through that. Passes over to Corinta finally. There we go. Corinta going from the free throw line up, and she'll get a couple of Agramax free throws. That's going to be a foul going against Brenna Olsen. That is her second of the night. So 14:24 left to go here in tonight's ball game. And the first Agramax free throw is up and no good. Cadence Corinta, the freshman. A couple of substitutions coming in. Reagan Oberg as well as Tiana Swanson coming in. Coming out is going to be Bryn Braseth as well as Brenna Olsen. So the second Agramax free throw is up and no good. And now the Titans hustling back down court. Three from Oberg, no good. Rebound by Thorson. Sarah Thorson. And that one inbounded going over to Corinta. Corinta gives it to Reitmeyer. Good ball movement there inside, but that's taken away by Madsen. Jump ball. Going to call a jump ball on that, so it's going to be staying with Climax Fisher. So Hoffman will come in. Coming out will be Claire Erickson. Still 36-23, 13:39 left to go here in the ball game. Inbounds to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer gets the screen from Hoffman. Reitmeyer gives it back over to Hoffman. Hoffman working her way inside. Shot going to be going up. No shot. The offensive foul called on Hoffman. Crowd not happy with that one. And that will be Hoffman's third of the game. Again, 2 more, and her night is done early. 13:28 left to go in the ball game. And so now the inbounds pass goes to Clementson. Clementson out to Oberg. Oberg working her way inside. Shot going to be going up. No good. Rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman pushing the pace for the Knights. Hoffman pulls up. Elbow, no good. Rebound by Madsen. Madsen passes that over to Swanson. Swanson, Titans. Just under 13 minutes left to go here in this ball game. Still 36-23 your score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. The inbounds pass. Back out to
65877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley Public Schools as Climax Fisher Knights trying to climb their way back in to this one. Currently down by 16, 39-23 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Climax Fisher Knights basketball going to be coming up after the Titans break their huddle. And Paul Drude will inbound. Gives it to Reitmeyer, who crosses the logo. Working her way inside is Corinta, but gives it to Thorson for 3. No good. Rebound. Fought for and corralled in by Swanson. Swanson can feel the pressure there, gives it up to Clementson. Clementson gets the screen set, but she's going to go inside. That's going to be foul called. Foul is going to be called. That's going to be going against Peyton Hoff, and that is her 4th. So 12-13 left to go here in this ball game, and Hoffman is 1 foul away from her night being over, and so Hoffman will come out. Coming in will be Danica Model. Also coming out is Lucy Paulsrud, and coming in is Claire Erickson. So Jaren Madsen comes out. Coming in is going to be Annabelle Begg. And so the inbounds pass going to go out to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to find an opening, and that one going to be a turnover taken away by Clementson. Clementson pushing the pace now for the Titans, but slows it down, covered by Reitmeyer. Gets the hesitation. Shot going to go out from the outside from, going from Swanson, no, out of bounds, and it will be night basketball. So 42-23. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, 11:39 left in this one. Coming out will be Oberg. Coming in will be Bryn Broseth. And that inbounds pass finds Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer into the forward court. Passes that one over to Corinta. Corinta working her way inside. That one taken back by Clementson. Clementson off to the races, and the layup is good. So Izzy Clementson with 12 now. 44-23, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Allie Reitmeyer passes over to Corinta inside to Claire Erickson, and the foul is going to go against Chloe Abraham. Had the push on Claire Erickson there. So Erickson, with the Knights in the bonus, she will go ahead and have 2 Agramax free throws. Again, they're shaping your future, your agricultural future. Go ahead and give them a call today. 218-891-2211. And that one is up and good. So Erickson now with 4 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. And the second one is up and good. Or no good, excuse me. And so bring the ball into the forward court. That is Annabelle Begg. Annabelle Begg up with the layup and good. Annabelle Begg off the bench. She's able to get the bucket. 46-24. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Just under 11 minutes left to go. Excuse me, of the game. So now the inbounds pass going to Erickson, who gives it back to Paulsrud. Knights trying to get the ball moving around here. Inside shot from Paulsrud, no. And a couple of players tumbling over, but no call. So moving the ball up court, that's going to be up to Annabelle Begg. Begg working her way inside. Good ball movement. Outside jumper for 3. No good from Brenna Olson. And that ball getting moved around, and Tegan Johnson ending up with it. Gives it over to Claire Erickson. Erickson. Pass over to Sarah Thorson. Thorson over to Paulsrud. Back over to Erickson. Erickson at the elbow. Picks up her dribble, tries to pass to a teammate, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul going against Annabelle Begg. Annabelle Begg upset with the foul call there, but the Agrimax free throw on the way. The first one is up for Claire Erickson and good. She has 5. 46-25 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Second one up, no good. And that rebound knocked away by Claire Erickson. Trying to go inside. Erickson jumper up. That's swatted away by Olsen, and it's going to be staying with the Knights. The inbounds pass coming in from Sarah Thorson. 46-25. Inbounds. So it will be Titan basketball. The inbounds pass to come. And that one goes over to Olsen. Full court press is on. Cadence Corinta coming out. Inbounds pass. Sophia Lean inside, and they're going to call a foul. And that's going to be a foul against Sarah Thorson. And it's her first of the night. So it'll be Titan basketball underneath the hoop. Inbounds pass coming. That one found by Reagan Oberg, but the foul is going to be called. That one's going to be called against Tegan Johnson. And so once again, the inbounds pass will be underneath the hoop, but this time on the other side. Titan basketball. Try to get it inbounds to Madsen. Madsen working her way inside. Shot up and good. Jaron Madsen with 8 here so far this evening. 48-25, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Hallie Reitmeyer trying to beat that trapping 2-3 defense, and the jumper up from Thorson, no good. Rebound fought for by Paulsrud, and it will be staying with the Knights. And so Reitmeyer will inbound. And that pass is going to go out of bounds baseline. And it will stay in that same original spot in the corner. So far tonight, credit where it's due. That Titan defense especially has really been doing a good job on defense and causing a lot of confusion. Causing some turnovers here tonight. So now Clementson working her way inside. Pass inside to Madsen. Going to lose the handle on that one. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans. So it will be Knight basketball. Peyton Hoffman, Danica Model, and Cadence Corinta coming in. Sarah Thorson, Tegan Johnson, and Claire Erickson all coming out. So Reitmeyer inbounds to Peyton Hoffman. Hoffman, again, keep in mind she has 4 fouls here tonight. 1 more and her night is over. Pass over to Paulsrud inside to Hoffman. Shot going up for Corinta is up and good. So Cadence Carinta with the bucket down at Paulsrud. Lucy Paulsrud brings it up, going into the lane, gives it back over to Hoffman. Hoffman, crossover, going back baseline, tries to give that one over, and they're going to call Peyton Hoffman for the offensive foul, and that will be her night. So the offensive foul on Peyton Hoffman. Good positioning there by the Titans. And Hoffman's night is done. So the Imberg jumper, no good. Rebound going over to Clemenson. Clemenson shot up and good. Izzy Clemenson, 14 points here tonight. Inbounds over to Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud back over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer down low over to Danica Model. Model trying to get her shot up. Pass back over to Reitmeyer. Again, this defense for the Titans has done a good job of trapping here tonight, and Reitmeyer able to get the bucket. 50-29, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Sophia Lean bringing it back. Crossover by Lean. Lean inside, spin move up, no good, rebound. Shot going up from Lean, no good again, rebound by Model. Pass up to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer trying to create a little bit here on offense, get a little bit of spacing, and pass over to Thorson. Thorson for three, no good, rebound. That going to Clemenson. Clemenson slows it down. Firing it down low over to Madsen, that's up and good. Jaron Madsen now with 10, timeout taken by Climax Fisher. We'll take it with them right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students. And finds Clemenson. Izzy Clemenson moves up to the three-point line and gives it back over to Swanson. Swanson over to Lean. Sophia Lean, spin move, pass back out to Madsen. That one knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Titans. 6:16 left to go here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Coming in will be Claire Erickson. Coming out will be Sarah Thorson. So, also coming in is going to be Brenna Olson coming in for Jaron Madsen. So, Sophia Lean will inbound. Lean inbounds over to Olson. Olson gives it back to Lean. Lean crossover, gives it back over to Tiana Swanson. Clemenson with the ball beyond the three-point arc, slowing things down. 6 minutes left to go here. Tiana Swanson back over, Sophia Lean, crossover, giving it back over to Oberg. Just a dribble handoff routine for the Titans at this point. And working their way inside, pass back out to Oberg. Oberg crosses over, and just running back and forth are the Titans. Olsen gives it to Swanson. Swanson back over to Lean. Lean with a jumper, no good. Rebound going over to Swanson. Swanson inside. Passes back over to Clemenson. Mid-range jumper, good. Izzy Clemenson now with 16. And so now 54-29, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Mid-range jumper there from Reitmeyer, up no good. Rebound, that by Olsen. Sophia Lean with the ball. Passes that over to Olsen. Olsen back over to Swanson. Swanson over to Oberg, who gives that back over to Olsen. So basically, this is just what they've been doing the last couple of trips here. And that one taken away by Paulsrud. Paulsrud able to break through. And that foul, that's going to be a push. And we'll see who this one is on. And that's going to be Reagan Oberg's night. That is Reagan Oberg's 5th and final foul. So coming in will be Bryn Braseth, as well as a cavalcade of Knights coming in. So Braseth comes in. The Agramax free throw on the way for... And 4:36 left to go on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. And so Tegan Johnson will come in for Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud's night is over. Or Paulsrud comes out, excuse me. That is Paulsrud's first foul of the game. And the Agramax free throw is up and no good. Rebound by Molly Olsen. Pass over to Thorson. So Sarah Thorson picking up the pace. Passes that over. Tries to throw that inside, taken away there by Olsen. Olsen losing the handle on that. Picks that one back up. And pass going over. That's going to be going out of bounds. Knights basketball. 54-29, 4:13 left to go here in the ball game. Again, appreciate you for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. And pass going over to Larson. Larson over to Johnson. Johnson creating a little bit of space, able to get the shot up. She'll have a couple of Agramax free throws on the way. And so that foul is going to go against Brenna Olsen. That is her 4th foul of the game. Shot up from Tegan Johnson. No good. Coming in will be Cassidy Abraham. Coming out will be Brenna Olsen. And the Agramax free throw is up and good. So Tegan Johnson on the board. Pass going over. And the push. That's going to be called against Climax Fisher. And that's going to be a foul against Tegan Johnson. That is taken back there by the Titans, and the Titans are off and running. Braseth up with the layup. Good. Bryn Braseth with 2. 56-30 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. 3 minutes, 25 seconds and counting in tonight's contest. And the foul is going to go against Braseth. And so Tegan Johnson will go ahead and have another couple of Agramax free throws. That first one is no good. And the second one is good. So Tegan Johnson with 2 here tonight, 2 points. Johnson comes out as we have the all-new lineup coming back in for the Knights. So it will be Erickson, Paulsrud, Reitmeyer, 3-point attempt, no good. Erickson back out there as well as Danica Model. So Erickson brings the ball into the forward court. Gives that back to Reitmeyer. That trapping defense is on. Shot going up for Erickson, no good. And now moving the ball back into the forward court is Annabelle Begg. And the foul, that's going to be going against Reitmeyer. That is her 3rd. So now in the bonus, it'll be a couple of Agramax free throws coming. 2:43 left to go here in today's contest. Again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Thank you for joining me. Again, my producer, Brooklyn Hoffman. That's going to be a jump ball. So it's going to be staying with the Knights. Erickson will inbound. Claire Erickson inbound, and screen being set inside. Danica Amato shot up, no good. Fighting for that one. It's going to be staying with the Knights. Annabelle Begg not happy with that one, and again taking a brief timeout as Lucy Polchard ties her shoes. Again, not sure if she does the loop-de-loop and pull or if she does the bunny ears, but we're waiting to see what the contact. Oh, I'm being told it's loop-de-loop. The loop-de-loop and pull for Polchard. So Polchard, and see the loop-de-loop and pull, able to get the layup. That's why you do the loop-de-loop. Lucy Polchard with 3. Inbounds pass for the Titans, passing up over to Begg. Begg up to the 3-point line. Shot up for Begg, no good. Rebound, that going to Abraham. Second shot up, no good. Reitmeyer able to get that back, and now off in transition. She slows it back down. Reitmeyer top of the key. Pass back to the left, and Erickson trying to go inside, but the foul is going to be called. That going against Chloe Abraham. That is her 4th. So that is her 4th of the game. And the first one is no good. And coming in will be Mackenzie Long. Coming out is going to be Tiana Swanson. So Corinta's second Agramax free throw is no good, but she gets her own rebound. Thought about it, gives it to Reitmeyer for 3. No good. Rebound by Polchard, but gives it over to Corinta. Corinta back over to Reitmeyer. Mid-range jumper, no good. That rebound grabbed by Annabelle Begg. Annabelle Begg now running down court. Taken back by Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer into the lane. Layup up off the glass and good. Hallie Reitmeyer has 10 here tonight. That's going to get
Knights and Thunder from the Fisher Public Schools.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley Public Schools as we have the Norman County East Sealand Hitter All Titans up 56-35 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. I'm your play-by-play voice, Matt Robinson. Make sure you stick around after the game as we'll be talking with players, coaches, and give you all of your stats and awards here following today's contest. Again, appreciate you all for tuning in. Inbound pass will be coming from the Titans. And Clementson finds Swanson, who hustles down court, covered by Polchard. Back over to Clementson. Clementson finding Braseth. And the foul is going to be called. That's going to be, I believe that's going to be on Polchard. And yes, it is. As Polchard's second of the game. So the first Agramax free throw is up and good for Braseth. She now has 3. So 57-35 your score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Second one is up and good as well. So Braseth with 4 here this evening. Claire Erickson bringing the ball back down, fires over to Motto, gives it back to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer back over, and that's going to be lost and going out of bounds. So it will be Titan basketball. So the inbounds pass, finding Clementson. Clementson back over into the forward court, covered by Reitmeyer. Over to Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean in the lane, shot up, no good. And the foul is going to be called. It's going to be against Cadence Corinta. That is Corinta's second. I'm sorry, that's her first. My fault. It's miscounted. Again, my stats are unofficial, so I will have the official post-game stats following today's game. First, for her, grabbed by Polchard. Polchard back over to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer, mid-range jumper up, no good. And no shot, that will do it. So your final score here tonight, 61-35. Climax Fisher fall to the Norman County East Seal and Hidro Titans tonight. 61-35. We'll have your post-game stats as well as comments from the coaches, as well as getting a chance to talk with our Enbridge Energy player of the game here this evening. We'll be right back after this here on yourliveevent.com for the post-game report. Stay tuned.
The Co-op, a new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people.
Sharing the passion to achieve it. Says Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
New and on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing and more information on this new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Also, they have the new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow. Talk to Chuck or Neil and get the deal done on this new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Other used equipment on the lot, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of...
Is that something you kind of feel pregame?
It mostly comes if I have a lot of energy and I'm feeling it, because I know if it's gonna be a good shot or not, and those shots felt good too. Yeah.
Okay, and especially for you guys, it seemed like you guys had that added intensity on defense. I know everybody talks about defense being more of a mentality. Is that something that Coach Dunham has really been trying to instill in you guys, or is that something you guys have really been trying to focus on?
That, yes, in practice, that's what we work on a lot is defense. We think defense is key when it comes to playing games, and it was tonight against a 7th grader like that who drops that many points a game. The defense was good tonight.
Yeah, and it really seemed like you guys were putting in that 2-3 trap basically throughout the night. Was that something you guys really try to work on in practice? Because I know you guys had the game last night. So is that something that you guys have had in your back pocket for a while here?
It just depends on the games. Some games we do that. If we, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I got you. Well, and Izzy, the other thing for you guys as well, you guys coming off that 55-40 loss last night, do you guys feel like that quick turnaround for you guys is something that is a positive for you for a quick turnaround there?
Yeah, I think it's nice to get a win after losing a game like that to a good team like Henning. It's just nice to win one like this.
Yeah, for sure. And, the other aspect of it as well is that, for you being one of the leaders on this team as well, what's it been like for you being kind of trusted with being trusted on offense especially and on the defensive side by Coach Dunham there as well?
I think it's a big responsibility, mostly because if you're having an off game, you got to fight through it and try to do your best no matter what. So, big responsibility.
And then what's an aspect of your game that, you've been trying to improve upon this year, and how's the progress been so far?
My shooting, because it hasn't been the best this year. But in practice, I try.
Awesome. Great job tonight, Izzy. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate the time, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And that is Izzy Clementson, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. She gets the T-shirt here tonight, and she had 16 points for those Titans of Norman County East Hewlin Hitterall, who got the win 61-30-35 here tonight. Here at Climax Shelley Schools. When we come back, we're going to get into more of the post-game report as well, and also going to be talking with some of the coaches here this evening. Of course, you're tuned in to the post-game report on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us.
Phone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
And welcome back here to Climax Shelley Public Schools, where we are joined now by Brad Dunham, head coach of the Norman County East Hewlin Hitterall Titans, who improved to 6-9 on the year with the 61-35 win over Climax Fisher. Coach, we talked about it, that quick turnaround for these girls, and Izzy Clementson really mentioned the fact that they wanted to get this win, especially after that loss last night. Really seemed like your girls came out fiery here this evening.
Yeah, like I said earlier that they could tell before, I could tell before the game that they weren't happy with the way they played, the night before, and knew that, like I said, quick turnaround, come out. They did a lot of things well again tonight. We played defense the way we should, we attacked their best player, and it cost them with, her getting into foul trouble, but, fight fire with fire, and it's, go at her, and, we knew that we couldn't, we got the calls we needed, so worked out to our advantage, and really proud of the girls. Is an extraordinary player. I'm not looking forward to seeing her for the next 5 years, so, but, she does well, but our girls they played well tonight. We played our defense. The thing I like tonight is, once again, ball wasn't falling through the hoop, but we kept shooting the basket, where they had to respect us shooting outside, not just driving to the basket. They had to respect that, which opened up a little bit, driving to the lane, taking it at Climax Fisher. So, but hats off, Fisher Climax girls didn't quit. Well coached group, great group of ladies here. So. There's going to be a lot of good things that are going to happen in this school in the next few years.
And then the other side of it, too, I know we talked about it the last time that I got a chance to talk with you post-game, but, defense being a mentality. And it really felt like, you guys had that 2-3 zone, that trap, really working well for you guys this evening.
Yep. We told the girls, I said, they can't score, they can't win. That's how, and we've really emphasized a lot on stop, score, stop. We get stops. Win, then come down and score. Win every possession on both ends of the ball, right? good things are going to happen if you do that, and it showed tonight.
And, especially on the offensive side for you guys, you had 4 girls that scored in double figures for you this evening. The ball movement really was on point for your girls here tonight.
Yeah, rebounding, Jaren Matson rebounded well. We controlled that aspect of it. Everybody in there. There's a few times it's, you loved if you had every possession was everything worked out your way, but sometimes they didn't. Girls didn't give up. They kept battling, So Jaren had the rebound. Sophia, she's a leader out there. Izzy had her. Reagan scored hers. But, even off the bench, Brenna Olson, Bryn Braseth, she, those two. Chloe comes in and spells Jaren a lot, just a lot of good things happening there. So we may have tried working on some stuff when we got there a little bit, and, because moving forward, but, and a lot of them, they work really hard, and they take a lot of pride in, and when things don't go their way, sometimes they're hard on themselves, but they just have to figure out how to get over it and keep playing, and they're all really good basketball players, and just fine tuning some of that stuff. But I did emphasize in the locker room before the game, teamwork. Everybody make everybody better. This isn't a one-man show, right? Somebody makes somebody better. We find the hot hand and we make them better, And tonight we had 4 hot hands. I mean, you said double figures, so that was a good thing for us. So, but now we move on to next week.
Yeah, Coach. Speaking of, what do you guys got coming up?
We've got doubleheader in Ada on Tuesday, and then we got them at home last time. It was a close game. I think Ada's very similar to us. What girls are going to show up any given night, consistency, things like that. It's going to be another one, and there is no easy games. And then I believe Thursday we've got Winnemac coming to Ulen. We get to start a little home stand there. We get 2 or 3 home games. We've been on the road quite a bit. I know Winnemac's not having the season they want to have, but Paul Castor over there, he usually gets his girls. They still work hard. So, and like I said earlier, there's no easy win for us any night. We got to come out and play, or it can turn around and things can go south in a hurry. So, but we'll be ready next week for Ada and Winnemac, and hopefully we can get 2 more and keep going on this journey.
Brad Dunham, head coach of the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdall Titans. Congrats on the win, 61-35. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for all you do for all the student athletes.
Of course, and Coach, I'll let you get to your post-game dinner over there, so I see that waiting. So, okay, so feel free to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. 61-35, your final. Norman County East Ulen Hitterdall Titans getting the win over the Climax Fisher Knights. And joining me now is going to be Adriana Rooney, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights. And Coach, we talked about it a little bit before the game, just dealing with some of the turnovers and dealing with some of the foul trouble here tonight. What did you see from the girls?
I guess a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers, pretty much everything that
it's just coming down to just getting the plays out there as well.
Yeah, you could see that we struggled with running the plays, executing them. Yeah, it's a tough game tonight.
And
frustrating. But.
Yeah, and it seemed like they were giving you guys a little bit of trouble there with that 2-3 trap on defense there especially.
Yep. Yeah, when we struggle moving offensively, can't just stay dribbling at the top forever. So we got to come back to the ball, and we just struggled with that. So got lots to work on.
And then you guys got Fawston coming up here on Friday.
Yes.
Couple of days of practice for you guys. What's the main focus going to be for you guys coming up in the next couple of days?
Honestly, I don't know yet, so we'll see. I'll let you know on Friday.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you then on Friday. Thank you for joining me here on the postgame show. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that's Adriana Rooney, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, joining me. And we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to dive into more stats as well as our post-game awards here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us?
For the Titans here this evening, again, she had 10 points, but had plenty of passes going around here this evening. So she is going to end up being our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Excuse me. So with that being said, Halstead Telephone Company, look, they are local and they are reliable. You can trust them. It's how you connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. And now let's go ahead and dive into our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. That's going to go ahead and be Sophia Lean. Sophia Lean having a couple of triplets here this evening. And she is a deadly three-point shooter, so she is one that finished with 14 points this evening. Sophia Lean, she is your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And when it comes to RDK Enterprise, look, we are less than 90 days away from spring planting. That's right, 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have the parts on hand? Any upgrades any upgrade options that you decided on and purchased? Look, we can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's PlanterD. And, of course, last but not least, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We spoke to her a little bit earlier. That is Izzy Clementson. She finished with 16 points here this evening for the Norman County East Hewlin Hit-It-All Titans. She led the way for them this evening. And she did a good job on offense and on defense as well. So she is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And when it comes to Enbridge, look, tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowisOn.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Now, last but not least, let's get into our statistics. And our statistics, of course, starting with the Titans, leading the way, Izzy Clementson with 16 points, Sophia Lean with 14, Jaron Madsen with 13, Reagan Oberg with 10, and then... So, again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, your final, Norman County East Hewlin Hit-It-All Titans, 61, Climax Fisher, 35 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.